Hey y'all, welcome back to Sidewinder's Shed. Again, we're back in Sidewinder's kitchen. What I want to do today is I'm actually going to use my cast iron. I didn't realize this until I started talking to people and they started watching a few of my videos. Cast iron. Few things about it. Have a few friends, they love cast iron, but the thing that they always say is, all my food still sticks to it. And even after they watch some of my videos about seasoning it and everything, my food still sticks to it. It never dawned on me that they weren't washing it and cleaning it properly. So today what we're going to do, this right here, this is that large pan. It was new, it was silver. It was the one that I seasoned. This will be the third time that I've cooked in it. That's it. So I'm going to cook in it. I'm going to make the biggest mess in that thing that I can and show you hopefully how easy it is to clean. Again, this has only got about maybe 2 months worth of seasoning on it. It's not like the pan I got from my folks that has almost 60 years of seasoning on it. But I am confident that if you season it right, you take care of it, and you use it properly, the mess I'm going to make in there should be very easy to clean up, and I'm going to show you how I clean them. Now, everyone knows, you know, there's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to clean cast irons. There's more than one way to season them. I'm showing you the way I do it, the way I was taught, and what works for me. First thing too, when you're getting ready to use cast iron, especially on an electric range, best thing in the world to do is preheat the cast iron. For a simple fact, when you use steel frying pans, any other type of frying pans, even non-stick, electric ranges, they're not like a gas range or a wood stove. The heat comes on, then it goes off. On, off, on, off, on, off. It creates hot spots. It'll do the same with cast iron pan as well, unless you give it 5 or 10 minutes to preheat. Then the whole cast iron gets heat soaked. As a matter of fact, when my kids were young, I used to take the frying pans off the stove, off the heat, especially when we were camping. I'd take them off the fire, and I'd still cook in them, and they were amazed. Cast iron will hold the heat for a long time. The nice thing is, once it gets fully heated and heat soaked, there are no hot spots. So that's what we're going to do right now. I've already heated this one up for about 5 minutes. I can still touch it, but trust me, it's hot. So right now what we're going to cook is we're going to cook some ham. Actually, we're just going to fry up some ham. I had a spiral cut ham. It's very thin ham, and it's a honey ham, and the wife loves the honey ham. She loves it sweet. So I'm going to cook it in butter, honey, and brown sugar. And if you don't think that mess would stick to any other pan, try it. Try it with any frying pan you have at your house. And especially this thin stuff. So give me a minute here. I'm going to put a little bit of butter in this pan. And yeah. And have a beer. You gotta have a beer while you're cooking. Oh my God. Inside or outside. Especially on the grill, you need a beer when you're cooking. In the house, with cast iron, a little bit of beer. I learned that from Julia Childs, actually. It was alcohol. She loved the wine. I like the beer. I'll be right back here. I'm going to get some butter. There we go. Get some butter. Get a knife. We're gonna throw a big old chunk of butter in here. Okay, and with this ham, seeing as it's so thin, right now, before I even put it in there, I'm gonna add a little bit of that brown sugar to it. Okay. Again, like I said, we're gonna make a mess. We're gonna make a big mess. And I'll be honest with you, I'm taking a chance on this new pan. I really am. I'm not sure. It's the only third time I've cooked on it. I don't know how well the seasoning is. It worked very well last time with the egg. Egg was sliding around. You could actually pick the pan up, blow under it like that, and the egg would lift up. That tells me I did a good job on the seasoning. With all this sticky stuff I'm getting ready to put in there, we'll find out how well of a job I've done on the seasoning. Alright. A little bit. Some honey right in here. If I can. Alright. That one don't want to work. Oh, good Lord. Might have a little trouble with the honey here. I'll tell you what. Oh, yeah, no wonder why. It's crystallized. That's okay. The heat and the butter will melt that right up. Oh, by the way, honey doesn't go bad. They have found jars of honey that are over 2,000 years old. Yep. Put that in there, and I'll tell you what, the wife likes it sweet. I'm just going to drop some brown sugar in there too. Again, let's see if we can make this stuff stick, because right now this ham is just floating. I'll even turn the heat up and try to burn it. God, that smells good though. This is not a cooking lesson. This is a lesson on how to abuse your cast iron pan. Oh my God, yes, we got some nice syrup going on in here. And crank the heat up a little bit more. Turn that syrup into a paste. See if it sticks to the bottom of this pan. I'm going to add more butter to it too. Butter. Butter is the second best to bacon grease. If I had some bacon fat, oh yeah. Normally I do, but okay. Yes, I'm turning the heat down because The wife actually wants to eat some of this, so. Oh yeah. And as you can see, wasn't kidding, there's a nice char on that. Turn it, oh, there we go. This is great for ham steaks. This is actually how I do my ham steak, but these are just slices of ham. And see, I'm not going to cheat you. I'm gonna make a mess. I'm gonna cook up some. I'm just gonna do one little piece and say, hey, I'm done. Yeah, we're gonna try and ruin this pan. Again, John, do me a favor, look through that viewfinder. Can you see how easy this shit is moving around? No? Alright, well hold on, because I will bring it right up to you. Tell me when you can see the pan.
Yeah, there.
See the pan?
Aim it down a little. There you go.
It's not sticking. It's not sticking, and this is only the third time I've used this pan since I seasoned it. If you season your pans right, nothing will stick to them. Okay? Let me finish up the rest of this. Oh God. There we go. Right there. Yeah. And again, a little bit more butter for flavor. Put the whole damn thing in there, deep fry it, what the hell. Why not? And just yeah. I don't want to put the brown sugar back, so I'm just going to dump it in there. Same with the honey. Just put some more honey in there. Just abuse the hell out of this pan. I mean, the stuff is sticking to the fork more than it is to the pan. And right now I'm cooking honey ham in basically a syrupy mess. And I have the heat up very high compared to what I need to cook thin ham like this. But the good thing is, with all the butter and everything, it's not tasting burnt. It's tasting charred. Almost smoky. And again, this ham is done. That right there. And I'm actually going to leave this syrup that I have made. I'm going to leave that alone in the pan for a couple minutes. And I'm even going to turn the heat up so it turns into chunks. In the meantime, now I'm going to save some of this for the old lady. For the wife, my lovely wife, not the old lady, I'm sorry. Sorry, Chris. My honey, my sweetie, my baby doll. The love of my life. But yeah, I'm definitely abusing this pan. Take any of your other regular frying pans and try this. And then let's see how easy they are to clean up. Okay. I'm thinking that's pretty good right there. John, do me a favor and make sure I can get a shot of this. Can you all see that? That's sugar and butter. Okay, and it's burning to the bottom. Okay. So now you want to know how you clean cast iron? We go over to the sink. Turn the water on. It's very, very, very hot. That's ice cold. Never, ever, ever put cold water in a hot pan, especially cast iron. Get your water as hot as you can get it. If you don't see steam, vapors coming up in the 70-degree house, your water's not hot enough. Put some on the stove and heat it up. Fill up a cup. Alright, now, can we get this so we can see, can you see the inside of the pan? This is all you do. You put that in there. You turn your heat back up. Best thing in the world for you to get is a nice thin spatula. Straight, square. They actually make scrapers for these and they call them cleaners. The smell spatula, rounded edges, no. The one I'm actually going to use, and you can put that back, John, you don't have to hold it anymore. Just try not to make people dizzy though.
They started it.
This one here, a little bit thicker, a little stronger, but it's still square, has a beveled edge. This is a nice cast iron pan cleaner. And again, for those with regular pans, you might freak out about what I'm going to do. Okay. So, what we're doing, I'm putting some pressure on it. I'm scraping it. And you know what? I was hoping to get a real sticky, nasty mess here to show you how to clean a real mess. This pan didn't mess up. John, I might need your help again. Because I'm going to take this over to the sink. And this is how you clean it. Okay. Right here, you see all this dishwater with the soap in it? You don't want that. You take that, you dump it out. You run some water in it. Get the edges. You Okay, see that little stuff right there? A paper towel would actually take care of it. I had a green scrubby up here.
Must have been knocked in there. It was right on the edge.
I had a green scrubby, but I don't even need it. Honest to God, all we need on that is paper towel. That little bit right there. Paper towel. Now the other thing that a few of my friends have not been doing is that. See, it's nice and clean and dry. You don't want it dry. You ain't gonna follow me. Every time, every single time you use a cast iron pan, when you're done, you have to oil it. You can use whatever you want. My dad used to use bacon grease. My mom used to use lard. When we were camping, and to this day I still do it with the cast iron that I use over the campfire, I always keep a piece of raw bacon, and I wrap it up and I put it in a baggie, and that's what I use to oil my pans when I'm camping. Piece of raw bacon, just rub it all over. Now, you don't want it dripping, you just want a nice little sheen to it. That's it. Now, this here, yeah, actually, it's warm enough, or cool enough, I can hang it right back up. It's the other reason why I like having all my pans up here on the wall. I can keep an eye on them. And the ones I don't use that often, I can see if they're rusting. I can feel them. I can tell if whatever I used to oil them with has gone rancid. One of the reasons why you don't want to put a whole lot of oil, grease. Hey y'all, sorry about that. I ran out of memory in my phone, and it's been a couple hours. But what I was getting ready to say is, one thing you don't want to do with the cast iron pans is oil them too much. Whatever you use for vegetable or animal oil will get rancid. Not only that, but that's how you get the sticky mess. Okay, when you feel them, they should be slick, not sticky. If they're sitting up here like some of mine do, even if you oil them lightly, they will get sticky, but that's okay though. All it takes is a little bit of heat, wipe it down again with the paper towel while they're hot. Now, I was actually shooting another video. I was outside, and I just came in and finished this one up. One thing I do want to say though is to a couple of my buddies, a little bit off subject here, a couple of my Army buddies. I want to give a shout out to them, and to anyone else who was ever blessed enough and fortunate enough to be stationed at NTC Fort Irwin. Love you guys. With that being said too, anyone who is serving now or who has ever served, thank you and God bless you. Love you guys. I'm an old fart, but I appreciate everything you guys do. Anyway, that's about it. Y'all have a good evening, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping by. I hope this helped you all out. Take care.